Welcome back. Welcome back to the Squad Daily, where the squad gets together daily and we discuss daily sports topics. What's going on in the sports world? Because we love sports. So thank you for tuning in. Today we got a couple things on our list, but number one, I do want to start off with a very, very special happy birthday. Would have been 42 years old. Of course, I'm talking about there it is right there. The legendary Kobe Bean Bryant. Happy birthday. You've seen all the tributes everywhere. I'm sure if you're on Twitter, Instagram, anywhere, I'm sure you've seen the tributes everywhere, and they're all well deserved. I'm so happy the man is getting his flowers. I'm happy the man got his flowers when he was here. Talking about a 5-time NBA champion, 2 times NBA Finals MVP, 2008 MVP, like what was 11-time NBA All First Team, 9-time NBA All First Team defense. Like it was like Olympic gold medalist. Like just accolades roll on and on and on and on. A lot of people, it depends on who you are, but a lot of people respect him even more for being an even greater husband and a greater father. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant and Gianna Bryant. Definitely gone too soon. But again, I'm sure you've seen all the tributes, and rightfully so. So just wanted to start off the Squad Daily. I know we only got 10 minutes, so just wanted to start off. We probably need to drop a Kobe episode soon, probably. But I'm gonna have to get back with the squad mates about that one. All right, now let's get on to what's going on right now. We might be joined by some squad mates later. We'll see. If so, they'll just randomly pop in and give their hot takes and views on what's going on. But I definitely want to start off with the 9 false positive COVID tests that the Chicago Bears had yesterday, or over the weekend, actually. I believe it was Saturday. So definitely want to talk about that because one, I didn't even know that there was a such thing as false positive COVID test. That's just me. I didn't know. But my question that stems from this, it wasn't just now. To be fair, it wasn't just the Chicago Bears. There was a whole bunch of other teams, Vikings, Browns. It was based off of they're saying these positive tests came from a batch of tests that went to a lab in New Jersey, and that something happened there. They're investigating it now to see what happened, but supposedly something happened there, and it came back that a bunch of people on a bunch of different teams had positive. Now, I mean, they retested people and it came back negative, but they had to shut down practices yesterday, partly Sunday morning, partly Saturday. Like it was kind of a little bit of a warner, like a little bit of an alert sign to all the NFL teams. So the more and more I kind of look at it, I look at what's going on in the MLB. I look at how they had to postpone games. Get to that in just a second, but like they postponed like 40 games, which in just 1 month, which I know over the span of a season doesn't seem like much, but when you compare the numbers, again, I'll get to that later. But what I'm taking from this whole NFL COVID, what I'm taking from this whole Chicago Bears 9 false positive tests is that anything can happen at any time, and because of that, the Detroit Lions are going to win the Super Bowl. That's just, any random thing is going to happen. I'm sorry, it just seems like that's what's going to happen. If 9 false positive tests comes back, and one of them is your starting quarterback, if it's Mitch Trubisky, oh wow, I'm sorry. No, if it's Nick Foles, I didn't mean to put that bad energy out. I'm sorry. If it's Nick Foles, if it's imagine your top running back, your top QB, whoever it may be, like Lamar Jackson, like Patrick Mahomes, like go down of a false positive or even if a regular positive for a game, or if it's just so many what ifs, and it's just there's no way anyone can really predict what's going to happen. Now, the NBA is a little bit different. The NBA is in a bubble, and you see how that's playing out for everyone. Bravo again. NBA is doing an amazing job. Feel sorry for all the dudes that can't have sex there. Really apologize. Feel free, my guys. But when you look back at the NFL, they're not in a bubble. They're just like the MLB. So that's where I was pulling the connection from earlier. So the MLB have over 40 canceled games this season. And I did some math, some little things here. And I wish Pork Chop and DGB were on so we can actually get into some MLB conversation. Maybe sometime this week. Again, I'm sorry, Cubs and Sox fans. I know there was a good ass Sox game when they destroyed the Cubs earlier this weekend, but I can't fully talk about it because again, I think baseball just sucks. I'm sorry, I just what I think. I apologize. But hey, going back to what I was saying, they have suspended 40 games until later on. Now it may not be a big deal because they might just be able to play that, but in the NFL, when you break that down, and again, we don't know. They could have more. They could have less. I'm only comparing the NFL and MLB because that's the only thing we have to compare. Like everything else is either a bubble or a completely different situation. So when you look at that, you say 6 to 7% of your games could be suspended or not be able to be played, depending on what team you are or what COVID hit. Like there's just so many different variables. So it's just like I'm a betting man. I like going in and I like betting on games. I play fantasy football. I do all of that. My question is, and we just started this thing. We just started the Squad Chicago, which is a podcast about sports, football, and things of that nature. But I mean, all we're gonna be talking about is, is this player out or is this like it's just really completely, absolutely random. I could be off here. I could be completely wrong. Completely. I hope so. I hope it just goes off without a hitch. NFL is happening without it, no matter what they're going through. It's just will we be going through with your starters or your running back three, you're getting deep in that depth charts. In other news, NBA, my favorite sport, my favorite league, is doing absolutely wonderful. The bubble still, playoffs are going. I thought I'd get tired of watching basketball every day. I'm not there yet. Not there yet. Just 12 o'clock to 9. It's good. That's good for me. Now, we saw Philadelphia get absolutely destroyed and eliminated, 4-0 swept. Goodbye, sir. And it just so happens they were the first playoff team that was eliminated, and that's the team that I call to win the actual championship this year. Who's the fool now? So glad I didn't put that money on them. But LeBron is looking good. Like I said, he wouldn't get swept. The game that I said he wouldn't get swept in, he scored only 10 points. But this last game that he played over the weekend on Saturday, he scored 38. Anthony Davis scored like 29, like double-digit rebounds, double-digit assists. Like LeBron is still LeBron. It's going to come in spurts. You got to remember the man is 35, 36 years old right now. So it's going to come in spurts. But when it comes, remember, that man's legendary. So expect them to finish up Portland within the next couple days. So definitely talk about that on the pod. As for now, and I think that's all I got. Yeah, thank you for watching DaSquad Daily. It's been 10 minutes about ish, right? Pretty sure. Good. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting you again. You can watch it. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, Apple Music for our podcast. Yeah, and then thanks for chilling and rock with us. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Me personally, again, I think the Detroit Lions might just win it all, or Patriots actually look really damn good. But yeah, let me know who you think is gonna take it all. Like, what do you think about this whole COVID thing? Is NFL gonna make it through? Like, they're expecting a second spike. So, what the hell? I don't know. Hey, but like I said, rest in peace, Kobe Bean Bryant. All love, all respect.